burst out through main, trying to stay low, but not too slow is KARRİGAN, and he gets stopped in his tracks. Speaking of tracks, over here towards Ivy side on TRAİN. That's where the bulk of this action's going down. It's Adren and Sanji getting a bunch of kills between the two of them. Finished off there. All right.
Well, it was nice having him, but he is gone. That's not Harry, of course, it's Sanji. Out of the server, out of the round as he gets one deek down by KARRİGAN. Couple of kills in response by Buster, but these deeks are left with just two. Mousesports, they like pulling themselves out of precarious positions, but this is not one that Frozen should have any business winning. He's got a kill. That will be his won the game. Virgo was evidence of that. 11-4. QİKERT running out of ammo, needs the support. James is going to run up the ramp to help him out. Frozen does get a kill. Ooh, maybe some way away. Timing.
The man to now take up this position. Chris J is not waiting around. He's sick and tired of playing this slow, playing it by the book. Not see that. It's a bit of a question mark here, and Frozen gets the perfect time. Head-to-head battle of the Orpas.
Oh dear.
A little bit of a shoulder there. James gonna go.
Mousesports on the board, 7-1 right now, and he's not done. Players below him can
fall back and wait for these duels to present themselves. They've allowed these rotations to get by this round down in
the smoke. Ropz with the swing, James with a characteristic miss. KARRÍGAN is slipped all the way around to Obama. He's gonna be able to get the drop. If for any kills that VP can put together in this round would help. As it stands, they're only good
on this buy. KARRÍGAN, quick kill. Adren's pushed up as well, and Chris J is holding for it. And his MP7 finds success as well. He loves that gun, Chris. Now Buster's got to do it all. Oh, where has that come from?
It's turned around, hasn't it? Right back into their face. WOXİC, 7 HP, is going to have to die.
WOXİC is going to have no idea about this. Until Jay moves over to try and join the party. All the kills coming up in favor of Mouse. That is until Buster deals with KARRÍGAN on that lurk at A. And that leaves just these 4 B-side players now brought down to 3.
And Sanji good for one on a WOXİC, but him backing up the ramp is going to make Mousesports very uneasy. Even with the bomb planted, they are being pressed. They are being pressed for this site. There we go. James, good shot on the Ropz. Going to leave just Chris J. We've seen the man do it before. He's going to walk right into this one. Gets one. Goes to the second with ease.
His guns playing awful positions. Chris getting legged. Not enough.
Working out pretty well for Mouse. It's kept them in the lead. It's kept this 5-4.
Top flash can come in, but KARRÍGAN way too quick on the trigger.
He couldn't even see, man. He was blind. He gets 2 kills. James, same story, except he can see, and he will take these players down with him. Another one? No. Missed shot. And almost case of not being able to see your enemies in this round for Mousesports.
Or a kill here. Does catch not just 1, but 2 players by surprise. Buster comes in with the deke shot there onto Chris J, but this should just be the mop-up now for Mousesports.
Smokes down, Sanji goes through. We got a nice like EPL LAN house here all together.
It's not so much as
basically an M4. Now has to stand and deliver at this. Jay was most recently 3 on 4 Frozen.
Smoke. That would have definitely gotten hairy. So
what's going on here at Ivy? Meanwhile, it's Mousesports finding
position in the front line, and he starts to close the distance a bit. The crossfire doesn't give the results they were hoping for. Time's ticking away. And even
KARRÍGAN flashed out, bursting into the yard. Jay will stop the first man, and KARRÍGAN finds his first as well. Doubles it, keeps it in the 3 damage, and KARRÍGAN getting it right through.
One in a position to capitalize. VP very, very slow on this approach, and this could cost them dearly. Ropz is locking down the site. It's only James left to beat. And even though he gets that kill, there's no time for the deep.
Getting himself in a great position, but
here at the A side back. They're everyone short. Respite over at the B bomb site. Sanji getting himself one on the board. Adren waiting here. Does manage to deal with Chris, and it's only Ropz left in a 1v4. He's able to mop up the first man, but this should be the end of Ropz's journey. Well, let's see. WOXÍC. He's not waiting around for long down at the bottom of Ivy. Neither is Frozen. They both get dealt with very, very quickly now as this pistol round looks to be fast from VP. Chris J trying to buy some time, and that does allow Ropz to swing out and deal with. Deals with 3, but there's so many crosshairs.
They're going to push further. Buster's ready. Oh, he's been seen. There.
Obviously, with this save, you're still looking at a pretty lead.
Yeah, you can see just trying to yeet out into the site, but. That's more like a trace.
That was better. That was better.
Thank you.
Now, we're going to get to see this first investment, and it could even feature a double.
Got to go through it, really going to dive through with the flashbangs. Karrigan spraying, he gets one. Now the Ivy push coming through for VP. They've got nothing left. The bomb has retreated to go towards its position, but they've got to get the kills, and they've got to get them now. WOXİC is ready on the site for the shot, but quick kill from Sanji. He has been firing off on all cylinders today. 15 kills for him, but 18 seconds are left for this bomb to get planted. Karrigan gets aggressive, and James is waiting for it. Only Frozen left on the site, and he's just turned around as James comes around the corner. It doesn't get more unlucky than that. Chris tries to stop the bomb. He's too late to the party, and Ropz is all...
Like the opposite to the fast plays.
Ropz has a great off angle here to get a kill. Spam with a Deagle to the run for QİKERT does take it down. The Deag responds from Frozen. The AWP keeping things up for Mousesports, and WOXÍC, he's not done with one. He'll double up as James and Sanji need to make the impossible happen. That smoke had to fade, and James misses his shot, does get the follow-up, but now he's alone, and WOXÍC knows exactly where he is. The flank is in. James deals with it well. 20 seconds on the clock, and 2 players on the site. James found one, and it's down to the one-on-one. WOXÍC so low. Pistol would do, but James sticking with the AWP, and he's seen the barrel. I think he's seen the barrel. He's going to get the flick. Oh my God. VP, pick it up. Fast play for VP, changing the pace. This is that Mousesports can't afford.
Not in any capacity. Frozen still holding down the advantage of Mouse, and this has been a bit of a slowdown for VP. That is until James and WOXÍC exchange a couple of blows back and forth. It's still narrowly in the favor of Mouse, but Frozen, that was intentional. I think he just missed the jump. Still, there we go. Does actually get dealt with by WOXÍC. James to try and clutch again, but surely not. Back-to-back clutches, and WOXÍC is the man to beat once more for the AWP of VP. Ooh. Clash of the Titans here. WOXÍC on the angle, and he's got James' number this time around. A bit of revenge for the
checked. He's not looked. He's not realised that Ropz has gotten this deep, but he gets a kill anyway. If Ropz peeked after the flash, he would have found a free frag. Instead, he gets a bullet to the face. And Mousesports right here, they are not going to be ready for the timing. They just cleared this. They just emptied it, and QİKERT will empty them, filling them with bullets.
But it's slowed to a grinding halt.
Now knows.
There's a big old barrel attached to this weapon. They're closing early on over in the region. Well, in this series alone, I'm pretty sure we've had 3 thus far. Frozen might just be about to offer up another. He's deep down 2, and with it, he's dropped the bomb. Mousesports.
They've got the info. Now the kills have to happen for Mousesports. They've got to look to force fights inside of the site. And Ropz has done another one, dropping the bomb. This cannot be around that VP can afford to lose on the eco. 2 low players still mean things are okay for VP, but WOXÍC is still in the back line.
Oh, but he's been spotted. The jig is up. The plant can come in now for VP. Adren and Sanji are literally back-to-back in the bomb site, trying to hold this round together. USP of WOXÍC finds damage, but not quite the kill. Adren now, all alone. Frozen and Ropz, the 2 players that have delivered everything with these Deagles, have to be the ones to close this round out. Adren tagged up by the Krieg and finished off by Ropz. They managed to get it done. 5 kills between the 2.
Well, after all that, we end up with a tie.
All Frozen unscopes, and they get out and about. There's still a man and the pop dog coming in late. Nice grenade. Oh, Karrigan caught out. There's a chance here for James, but he won't be able to get 2 kills for Karrigan. And the rest will
shot had the opportunity to get it. Ropz is close here on the ramp, and they are going to check for him. They should have believed a little bit more, though. QİKERT and Adren both shut down. Buster does respond by busting down Chris J over towards the top of the trains there. That nade might be enough to finish him off, and that's a bit of a shame. James out through the pop dog, and now down in the grave. It's only
that they have worked so hard to get on the CT side. And WOXÍC misses his opening shot, allows VP to get out T-Con.
It's the famous heavy G line. They cannot plant in main. And this round is no exception. VP gets shut down in a matter of moments. It's match and series point for Mousesports.
It's like watching For's Na'Vi.
He's going to look to join up with them as well.
Oh, double drop and Frozen. While he gets away with a lot of damage, it's not quite the kill. There's the follow-up nade from Chris J to capitalize and keep this in a 4-on-4. Now, the man we are looking towards is Ropz here at the B-bomb site. He has got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, and he tears them all down. James is the last man left. He's had heroics here at B in the past, but this time he's not